Hi, I'm Eric Gimbal from ericgimbal.com, and today I'm going to tell you the 5 tips for September 2015, and they're all related to memory cards, because many people contact me asking me with about problems they had with their memory cards. Okay, tip number 1. First, you should not use cards with too much capacity, because if you have any problem, you are going to lose all your pictures. So try to limit to what you really need and to a logical size. 8 GB for me is the right size. I prefer to have like 1000 pictures among 2 or 3 cards that on one single card, because if I have any problem I may lose all the day of pictures, all my travel, my holiday, my vacation, a wedding or whatever, no? So take a size that is okay. And also because very often the card, when you get a problem with the card in the camera, very often the card then is dead. I mean, you cannot use it anymore. So if it was more expensive because the size was larger, then you will lose more money. If you use your camera for video, then of course you need a larger card. But anyway, take into account that digital SLR limit the recording time to 12 to 15 minutes, depends on the camera. So anyway, you will have to stop recording and then change. So you could perfectly change cards in this right moment. So like if you record video, 16 or 32 GB is fine. I don't think you need like 64 or 120 GB, because if you lose, if you have a problem with the card, you lose a lot of money and you lose many pictures or video. Okay, tip number 2. Don't eliminate, delete your pictures in the camera. Very often people check the LCD screen and say, okay, erase, delete, delete. Okay, that's fine, good. Wrong. And what happened then? Very often on the LCD screen, the picture looks fine, but when you see it on screen, it's not that fine. It was not spot on focus, and then you have 2 similar pictures, but one you just moved a bit, and that one that is perfectly in focus is the one you erase, and the one that was not that good is the one you keep. So try not to erase any picture in your camera. Often the photo looks not too good, but then you look at it later and you like it. So don't delete your pictures in the camera. But also there's also a reason, is you may corrupt the memory index of your card. This means that the camera thinks the card is empty and it will start overwriting the space where you already had pictures. So don't try to avoid deleting any picture in the card, in the camera, because if you have anything that goes wrong, you will lose many pictures. Tip number 3. Very often people want to download the picture from their camera using an USB cable, and they plug it in the camera and in the computer. If there is a power cut on your computer, when the light comes back, it may give a surcharge in the USB cable, and then it will just fry your camera. So it's always better to use a card reader. You take your card off your camera, you put into the reader. This one supports SD and compact flash cards. There are some that use they can also have the Sony, the already old format Sony cards, memory stick. So you just take the card, plug it into it, and then you download into your computer. This way you avoid any electricity problem, because you have no electricity connection between your computer and your camera. Tip number 4. Sometimes you have some problem with your card in the camera, okay, because you accidentally format the card, and they say, oh, I had some picture in there, what do I do? Oh, no, doesn't matter, I keep making picture and then I'll see later. No. If this happens, do not carry on making picture with this card. Take the card out, put it in your pocket, put a new card, and keep doing pictures. When you get home, then what you do, you can use a recovery program software to get your pictures back. Because when you accidentally format a card, it does not erase any picture. What it does, it erases the memory table index, which is what I said before, that could accidentally be erased. But this is voluntary erased by formatting, but actually it doesn't erase the pictures. No data is eliminated. It just erases the data, the index, so the camera thinks it can write new pictures anywhere. So if you keep making pictures, what will happen is that it will override the spaces where there were pictures, when actually if you do not do any more pictures, your software may reconstruct the index, and then you can get all the pictures that were there left. Just it does not appear in the index, but the data were still in the card, so you can get your pictures back. So if this happens, don't panic, take the card out, put a new card to carry on making pictures. Don't even worry, because some software like the SanDisk Rescue Pro will get your pictures back. Tip number 5. Before I said do not delete any pictures in your camera. Now I'm telling you, yes, delete pictures in your computer. With the digital era, with digital times, I don't know what you said, we make too many pictures. So very often, 80% of the pictures we make, we don't actually going to use. So once every month, every 2 months, every 3 months, depends on how many pictures you make. I recommend you get your picture library out. Check all the pictures you did not select. If one was still okay, select it now. And all the rest, all the unselected and unused pictures that you will never edit, just erase it. Delete them from your computer. Why? Because you're using a lot of space. Hard disk space is money. So very often you have thousands of pictures you will never use, and you still have them on your computer for nothing. So if you do a photo shoot, for example, you make 150 pictures and you select 15, well, all the rest is there for nothing. So just delete them. Don't do it immediately, because if the client asks for different pictures, or you had a doubt between this one and that one, or maybe you want to sell some extra pictures or whatever, keep them for a while. But then after a couple of months, just delete them, especially if you're using raw pictures, because they use a lot of space. Okay, these were the 5 tips for September 2015. I hope you like them. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/ericgibaud. My website is ericgibaud.com. If you have any question, send me an email to info@ericgibaud.com. My Facebook is facebook.com/ericgibaudphoto. My Instagram, instagram.com/egibaud. My Twitter, Eric Gibaud. My Google plus Eric Gibaud. My 500px, 500px/Eric Gibaud. Okay, I hope to see you soon, and thank you for watching the video.